ingredient time. You're gonna need 2 cups of Maseca, 1 cup and a half of water, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, V's Club, what you're gonna do is you're gonna pour your Maseca, your instant corn masa. I'm gonna start off with my first cup of water. I'm gonna pour in my salt. And your directions are gonna tell you it's gonna be 2 cups for 1.5 cups of water, but you'll see when you start making this that you might have to make adjustments for yourself. I'm gonna go ahead and add 1/4 of water because it's a lot of dry masa in here, and we need to hydrate this masa. Let me show you the bottom of the bowl so you can see. This way. See right here, I still have a lot of that masa that hasn't been hydrated. So I'm gonna go with 1/4 of water. Use warm water, please. So I'm gonna add another 1/4 of water because this is still, if they end up being too dry, they're gonna crack. And I'm trying to avoid the cracking part for us, okay? I'm gonna add another 1/4 of a cup of water, and I'm gonna drizzle in half of that and go from there. And then if you add too much water, they don't turn out, so it has to be just right. So that's a total of 2 cups of water for 2 cups of masa. And these are just basic tortillas for your tacos, but I'm gonna show you guys at the end how my mom used to make them for me as a special treat. Yep, we're ready to go. Okay, so when you first add that water, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm already ready. No, it has to be really soft, softer than Play-Doh. It has to be gentle. When you press it in, all your marks are in, they're ready to go. Okay, so what you wanna do is you wanna make sure you get your masa in this bowl and make it into a ball like this. So you start grabbing the portion of the tortilla that you wanna make. Okay, so wet your little hands. Pick the amount of masa that you're gonna be making. Whatever size you wanna do. Let me get my little scale so that I can help you guys out. Grab your masa, make it into a ball. About 60 grams is what I'm gonna make for little tortillas for your tacos. You're gonna dip your hand in a little bit of water and you're gonna press it in here. Like that. Fold it. I don't know if you guys saw that. Fold it in, make it into your little ball, and that prevents it from cracking when you get to making your tortillas. And when you make these at home and they're not done right, you're gonna understand what I was talking about. I'm gonna show you 2 ways of doing this. This plastic is recycled plastic. I just cut out the sides of the Ziploc bag. I washed it, I keep it in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in the middle. And I'm gonna press it. I'm gonna open and turn it because mine's not too balanced. It'll make it bigger on one side than the other. So I have to do what I can. And you're gonna press it down to the size of the tortillas that you want. So I pressed down to about 5 inches if you want a measurement for reference. Okay, so that's one way of doing them. Peel the other side softly, very gentle so it doesn't break, and then put it on your cast iron. Okay, if you don't have a tortilla press, what you want to do is you want to cut the plastic like I mentioned, whatever plastic you're comfortable cutting and using. Get a tortilla. A little ball. Put it right in the center, like this. Get your cutting board, a heavy pan, something that you can press it, and you're going to start pressing it slowly. Press down. And try not to shake around when you do it. Press straight down, okay? And you're gonna start seeing the size of the tortilla that you want. Okay. There we go. So that's just perfect for us. So now let me show you how to put it on your pan. Okay, Views Club, I'm switching out my great-grandmother's cast iron for a regular cast iron pan because I don't want to offend anybody. So what you want to do is you want to put your cast iron on a really high heat. Once you see it smoking, you want to bring it down to a medium-low if you're going to be taking your time while you're doing the tortillas. But if you're going to make them back-to-back really fast, you want to keep it on a medium heat. So you're going to lay it down right there. We're going to do 1 minute on one side and a minute on the other. That's been about 40 seconds for us, and I'm going to go ahead and flip it. When you do that second flip, it's going to take you a minute 20 seconds, about there. When you reach that minute, you want to press it down a little bit. You can do it with a spatula if you want, but my family, we like using a paper towel or a cloth that you have. Okay? You're going to go for that third flip. You're gonna press it down. And this is where you're gonna know if you did a good job on your tortillas, because if you did a good job, they're gonna start getting that little bubble. Let me lift it a little so you guys can see it. Oop, there it is. Oop, there it is. You guys see that bubble? That's how you know you did the masa really good. Once you're done with that, you're gonna bring it over to your cloth. And start your process all over again. So what my mom used to do for me when I was younger, this was my special treat because I was a baby of my family, you know, and I would get the first tortilla that came out, and she used to go like this. She would make little mountains, and it's hot, so please be careful. Just pinch the tortilla all around. Ooh, that's hot. Looks a little bit like this. Get some butter. My butter's a little cold, so I'm just gonna trim it here and there. And it's gonna start melting. And to the top of this, because I like my food salty, I would sprinkle a little bit more salt on the top. So whenever my mom was making tortillas, I'd ask her if she could make me one with little mountains. But in Spanish we say montañas, but I would call it a little mountain, montañita. I'm sure you can put some cinnamon and sugar on here, it would taste just as good. So I'm gonna call my bebe to try this. Bebe's not sleeping today. You wanna try a piece? You want me to tear it off for you?
I got it.
Let me tear it off for you. I want to feed you like my little baby.
Okay.
Una tortita de montañitas. Ahí está. Everybody know what do you think? What do you think?
Good.
Okay, there you go. You can take it.
Ooh, thanks.
And that's how you make tortillas de Maseca. These tortillas are going to come very handy for you. Just always keep one of these bags of Maseca in your pantry. And any last minute thing you have to make with tortillas, it's so easy to make. You can make it for breakfast with your eggs, with your beans, just everything. So, all right, Views Club, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't, if you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed, please take the time to press that subscribe button. Click that bell for notifications and to become one of my bells. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Adios.